So guys, hello and welcome in this video. Today we are going to talk about the Java 14 feature, which is the records. This feature will help us in the future with a lot of implementation and a lot of use cases. Today I'm gonna see how we can implement it and use it. First of all, I'm gonna go to the Java folder here and create new class. I'm gonna call it animal. This class will be a public final class and will have two attributes. The first one is the ID, which will be long, and the second one, which should be private final, and the second one will be string. I'm gonna call it name. Alright, let's make a constructor here. Alright, now we have our constructor and our final attributes. Now we're gonna add the getters, and I'm gonna add the equal and hash code. Now we have our animal class. Now let's see how we can do a record with the same attributes and the same methods as this animal class, and we see how this record feature will help us remove a lot of boilerplate. Now let's put the animal here, and I'm gonna create a new class, or this time a record. I'm gonna call it animal1, animal record. Okay, I'm gonna split the screen so we can see the difference better. Now I'm gonna add the ID and the name, and that's it. Now we can see the difference. No getters, no constructor, no hash code or toString methods, just the parameters we needed. As you can see, we defined a record as it looks like a method here with the parameters, and everything is cool. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about here is the constructor in the record. As you can see here, we have a constructor on the class. For the record, we have two types of constructor. Either we can define a compact or canonical constructor. For the canonical constructor, it looks like the same as the normal constructor, with the same name and same parameters. For the canonical constructor, it's more interesting, or the compact constructor. We can do a lot of things. Just we can define the scope as the public and the name of the record without any parameters or anything, because it works implicitly, so we can do what we want. If for example we want to define an animal that should have an ID bigger than 0, we can do this. I should add the new here. Okay, now we can add another class here to test. Okay, I'm gonna add another class called zoo, which will contain the main method. I'm gonna define an animal record here, and I'm gonna add 90 0 and the name will be animal 1. Now let's run the program and see if our condition works here. Now as you can see here, we have the exception thrown, and if I change the ID to 1, it should be fixed. As you can see here, there is no exception thrown. So that's it for this video. In the next video I'm gonna talk about the pattern matching in Java.